And JJ with the small forward.
Well, you knew things were going to be different in one of the more up-tempo teams to one of the slower ones last season.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Right side of screen. It's Dragic with the drive, and it's good.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Heat on D. It's Redick on the way. There's the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And so here is Miami. 4-point game. Wade kicks to Dang. Feeds it to Whiteside. Right side of screen.
Got him. Oh, I thought I had him.
Bosh a screen on Griffin. Griffin with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Redick's got the ball, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out, man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
The wide open look here.
That's wide. That would look. I would took it.
Bosh has got his first points of the night. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Paul with the ball. The pass to Redick. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Erik Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
We talked about the difficulties of facing a player like Chris Paul. And he said that what makes Paul so incredible is his court vision. He explained that there haven't been many players like Paul who can pick a defense apart with both his passing ability and his patience in the offensive sets, saying really, he can just wait you out until he sees a weakness, and that's where he attacks.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg. And, you know, J.J. Redick has shown steady improvement in his game. He entered the league as a spot shooter off the bench. Last season, averaged over 30 minutes a game for the Clippers. He's come a long way.
Here is Paul after the made shot from Dwayne Wade, stolen by Wade. Here's Dragic, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Paul Pierce.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And
that's crazy.
Every phase
Too
of his
crazy.
game over every year, especially in the area of efficiency. Shooting over 47% from the field last year. And Greg, that by far the highest in his career.
Yeah, and his mid-range jumper last year, just automatic. The turnovers per minute averaged also ridiculously low. It even improved as a defender.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Green comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Chalmers in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic. And Stevenson pulls it in. Crawford kicks to Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You were lucky. Crawford by the game on him.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
No good from Dragic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of
Oh, I didn't mean him to do it.
When the defense is not right up on it.
Green passes to Bosh. Back to Green. The open shot by Bosh. His second shot goes in, off to a good start.
I did not mean to do that.
Well,
that
that's
one
way
bit.
he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Crawford kicks to Johnson. Crawford against Dragic. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Stevenson, and he gets it to go. Stevenson's got his first 3 points of the game.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Crawford outside. 36 seconds left to play.
You little reach faster.
Dragic with the clear after the hoop. And he gets it to go.
Man, how you go straight out get fouled and you made it, bruh?
Winslow's checked in for Gerald Green. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Paul's checked in.
And guys, the Clippers last year, they were okay against the Eastern Conference, but not spectacular. You would have thought that with how well they were overall, they would have just really feasted on the East.
Bob can't hit from in close. And now the fast break. Stevenson with the ball. Pass to Smith. He dishes it to Aldridge. Here's Johnson. He knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They want to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked.
I ain't beat it.
And now a
I
chance to hear
pumped
from
it
Chris
like
Bosh about
twice.
what it meant to him to become an NBA player.
I was obsessed with the NBA.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help Greg but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did.
I did not want him to shoot. I think he was supposed to go.
Most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
Sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear
No,
the
come on.
play
Griffin,
game.
boy, you could have yammed there. You probably got a glistening assist or something.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Pierce in at the three. Here's Whiteside. A basket good off the assist from Wade. Whiteside's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Miami.
And for Wade, we often talk about his physical state, but what about the mental toughness? Here's a guy who's been playing in some kind of pain every game for the past few years, but he just keeps churning the butter, not wanting to let his team down.
The Heat making a switch here. Green's checked in.
That's weird.
And the Clippers making a change here as well. Crawford's checked in.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And Green gets it to go.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Greg, you brought the topic of Wade. He's had a chance to make several tough mental adjustments throughout his career.
Well, he's always been a guy willing to alter his game for the good of the team. That's why he's got those championship rings, Kevin. You've got to be flexible, not just talent. Great credit.
I lost.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA. And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Smith checked in for Los Angeles. And the rejection by Smith. And they get it back. Crawford against Green.
That's in.
On the mark with the 15-footer. As you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they've had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days.
And one.
Now, they're reaping the fruit. That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
A different look for Miami. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Marsh comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in for Mario Chalmers. Cole Aldridge is checked in for Los Angeles. And Stevenson comes in for Jamal Crawford. Dragic kicks to Dang. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Heat lead by 1. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
That was a
Also,
fake.
they've
That
been
was a lucky
really
fumble.
active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
Out to the wing. Here's Stoudemire, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Amari Stoudemire, with the change of scenery last season, was on out.
And he wasn't going to make it in the league.
That was the best thing to happen to Stoudemire, in my opinion, Kevin. He got to play
Sinner.
playoff basketball.
He wasn't about to make
again.
that.
We know that wasn't going to happen in New York.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Paul comes in for J.J. Redick. Dragic kicks to Green. Poked away. Paul with the steal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
I'm going to try to windmill that
Look for
baby.
them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Usually you talk about how tough a player is, and you're always talking about big guys. But Chris Paul is as tough as they come playing that little point guard position.
Yeah, he's a power pack when you look at him. I mean, he's played through a lot of injuries and still has a big-time impact on the game. Most recently in the playoffs, he played through injury to beat the Spurs.
Nah.
Winslow's checked in for
Oh,
the
you
Heat.
fake bastard.
Bosh with the bucket.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Johnson outside. Aldridge kicks to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing.
Oh.
The shot's good from Paul.
Kid, you ready? All right.
And the Clippers lead by 2.
And last year, you could see Paul was hobbled in their loss to the Rockets in the second round. Still, most players wouldn't even have made it back out on the floor, much less been as effective as he was during the postseason.
Again, Los Angeles. He'd have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Dragic dishes the Bosh with 4 seconds on the clock, and that's good.
Well, that's nothing.
Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Got it up. Can't get it to go. It's all
Marcus Gasol got both, but it was nothing.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Miami's first quarter could have gone much better. The deficit for them at one point grew to 8. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far.
Chris
With
Paul
no
cold.
ground given
No,
to the
he's
first
not.
half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at J.J. Redick. What a contribution.
No, you're not, my boy.
Just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
He wasn't even wide. That's
2 and 3.
stupid.
The big men are Bosh and Whiteside, and it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. A lot's been made of the Heat fans in the past for walking out during the finals game where they looked to be out of it. But credit, the Miami Heat fans, Greg,
Yeah, somebody
last year,
jealous.
sticking with this team.
Yeah, and in all fairness, I would have walked out as well, because I...
Yep, that was a nice jelly. I gotta do it again.
Jumped off the bandwagon, but you know what? They stayed with it. So, although the weather is fair, the fans are not.
Oh, well said. Thank you. Here's Redick, and it's
Oh, he about to do it again. He was about to do that again.
They're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. Tough start.
And 1.
And for the Heat, despite the struggles, they still sold out every game here last season. They were among the top teams in the league in total attendance.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Outside, Pierce. Here's Paul, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside.
Come on, bro. You can't foul Chris Paul like that. He's small.
That's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Wesley Johnson's checked in for the Clippers. And stolen by Chalmers.
Oh, my God.
Outside Bosch. The
Nope.
feed to Dang.
Nope.
Here's
No.
Wade. He claims that one
Fake
off the
little
back
trash.
and down it falls. Wade's
I'm
got
about to show you
6.
how to do a pass like that.
And really, they showed up in force, even as the Heat fell to the back
You
of the
foul.
They
Wow,
only
Wade. Wow.
21 last year at American Airlines Arena.
He gonna make
But
that.
the
He
fans
ain't no
love
way
them
he couldn't.
all the same.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can
Uncle
maintain
Choda
his
messed
level of
up.
quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
Ball against Chalmers. Dishes it to Crawford. Stolen
What?
by Wade. 4-on-3 break.
Oh my God, man. 2K holding that nigga nothing, bro.
Second half
That
of
shit out of
play.
here.
3 minutes into the third here.
2K really holding that nigga.
Assist. 8 points for Dwayne Wade.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Man, what the fuck? Oh my God, I'm about to straight up quit, bro.
Dang passes to Bosch. Here's Whiteside, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Whiteside's got 6 points. And Hassan Whiteside of Miami had the breakout year of all breakout years. Clark, he blew up in the right way last season. Averaged a double-double over 48 games.
Yeah, and great to see for Whiteside because he did have some issues prior to the breakout year, and it's nice to see him find
They, I don't think they doing this. Reaching their hand like 2K18, I mean 19, bro.
He's checked in for
Like,
Miami.
this is straight up
Winslow
crazy.
comes in for Luol Deng.
Like, every time I throw that bit in.
Now here's Winslow, guarded by Crawford. Winslow's shot is off.
And talking about Whiteside, he isn't completely out of the woods yet. I mean, after a couple of ejections last season, his teammates publicly condemned his actions. They questioned his maturity, challenged him to be more reliable, and for the most part, he was after those incidents.
Crawford's shot is good.
right now. Jamal
I only got one shot in this thing.
Wade kicks to Winslow. Here's Bosch. Rebound by Aldridge.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball.
They hate
since the
cheaters,
break.
bro.
And you know, the thing about Whiteside, guys, when he's right, he's an unbelievable game changer. Second in the league in blocked shots last season. Also posted the second best field goal percentage. The guy can play if he keeps his head squarely on his neck.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Green comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in for Mario Chalmers.
Yeah, I'm about to say, get that shit out of here.
Here's Stevenson, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it down
sir.
hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
The dish to Green. Outside Dragic. Inside Winslow. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain
About to say they call
possession.
foul.
J.J.
I'm about
Redick's
to
checked
get
in for
mad.
Jamal Crawford. And stolen by Redick. And here's the fast break. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Stevenson with all these damn dunks. Crazy with it.
There, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outside Dragic, and J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I don't want to get no bonus. I gotta stop.
There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Heat have
Wasting
shot
my
3
time.
of 5 at the foul line.
I guess gotta have a bonus. They're wasting my time now. Crazy. Can't let that happen.
And so he makes both from the line. Here is Wilcox.
Shit, I'm gonna make this shit. I'm gonna make this shit. Got me fucked.
Wilcox has got his first points in this one. And we welcome you back as we get going.
Right and Rice. Wow. Wow, Rice.
The Heat trail by 17. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Cole Aldrich is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. Here's Wade. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far. While risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick
Crawford, why? Why you bruh.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Crawford drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Side helped him make it happen.
And he
Try to
gets
have
it
Chris
to go.
Paul out and
D-Wade
work.
with an excellent pass there.
Alright.
Clippers leading by 14. Here's Crawford. Again, Los Angeles.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Crawford drives in.
No,
Pierce kicks
I want him to yam
Good
that
ball
thing.
here by the Clippers. It's stolen by Dang. Dragic dishes to Stoudemire. Jordan at the elbow. It's deflected. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Griffin comes in for Cole Aldrich. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. And the Heat call time here. You look at J.J. Redick, what a contribution.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Dragic kicks to Dang. Wade outside.
Nope.
Miami no good on that time either. Los Angeles leading by 16. And J.J. Redick good for 3. Redick's got 26 points.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Whiteside kicks to Wade. Puts one up from 19. And good as it rattles
That was
through.
still good. I'm
As he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Jordan kicks to Redick. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't
thought it'd be out, but
his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Heat making a change here. Bosch is checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. And that one's good.
come on, was that a foul? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it was a cross. So I crossed and I broke the hell out of him. All right, I
Redick's got 14
understand.
points here in the second half.
He's
I
been
thought
one of their
missed.
more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. Passes it to Bosch. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 5 assists in the game. And, of course, Chris Bosh has been such a prolific scorer and rebounder in his career. He's not quite in the 2010 category for his career. But, boy, Greg, he's close.
Yeah, I mean, good athleticism, that big wingspan, and not an overly physical player, but very instinctive on the backboard. And when it comes to scoring, particularly from that mid-range area, he can do it all.
And there's another one for the Heat.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass.
His ball fall.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. The Heat trail by 15. Bosh, the screen. And it's Dragic off the drive. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got his 8th assist in the game. Redick is in the corner.
Cole and made it.
On target from the wing. Redick's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets, he's hitting everything he's looked at.
All he did was a palm feed.
In the second half, they've made more of an effort to get it inside.
And the L.
I like that. Be
And made it. Wow.
Be direct. Be aggressive. Force that ball in the paint.
Fires from deep.
In your ass. Back out.
Redick's got 33 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Chris Paul should have like
And the Clippers
6
not known for being an outside
assists or 7.
team, but they take a large
I'm
amount
gonna
of
find out
mid-range
later.
twos, as well as their fair share of 3.
But if Chris Paul have 10, I want 10 likes.
Back to Wade. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 19 points for Dwayne Wade.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
For the Clippers, you think of
Nobody guarding this
But the
dude.
reality is, Clark, as Greg was just talking about, that just isn't the case.
It really isn't. I mean, they also led the league in pull-up shots attempted by a wide margin, about 24 pull-up Jays a game.
And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. Hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever.
Greg, you're talking about Wade on the blocks. Last season, he climbed up to 6th all-time in blocks, Clark, by an NBA guard.
Amazing. Actually has the most blocks of any player who is his height or shorter in NBA history. Even with his explosiveness waning, his timing and savvy allow him to still be effective blocking shots.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball.
Nah,
It's been a
there's
key
no way
part
they'll
of their
catch me.
offense throughout the game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Got him.
Redick with the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
The 15-footer, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Here's Stoudemire, and he converts the layup.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody
Got him.
enjoying an
And one.
opportunity to score.
No. Oh, he should have fouled him. That'll be and 1.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching
That'll be an and 1-3.
I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
Nope. Come on. Reach in.
But anyway, everybody's been involved
Reach
in
in.
this offense early on, and it has a
You ain't wasting my shot clock. Not today, boy. Come on, why they took my duo? You some hoes.
From deep, Stevenson. It falls.
And made it.
And really no better feeling than to go on the...
Look, I'm gonna check how many print this. Chris Paul, his assists. He had 5. Dang, I want him to have 10 so we can have 10 likes, but I guess I gotta have 5 likes. That's cool. Y'all already know what to do with the 5 likes, y'all. I might end the video.
Road and play this.
Have fun with it. I'm gonna make it like. I'm gonna be doing a World War II tomorrow. Oh, yeah, y'all, peace. Whatever.